All right. It's time. Packers versus Giants. We all know who the favorite is in this matchup. Giants having a pretty good season. Wilson Santos inside Jay Stevenson, two very good players. They've been really doing their thing. But it all comes down to like the Saints, same scenario with the Saints. If Side J ain't playing good, then they're gonna have a hard time against this Packers pretty good defense. Honestly, in my opinion, the Packers defense is the reason why they're in the playoffs. Really. And if you see it, whenever Lanier makes his first appearance on the field, Bowie having a pretty bad season. He just too inconsistent. Some games he's throwing up dimes down the field, but some games he's just not doing good. But with Wilson, it's always a good game with Wilson. So it's just down to what defense is better here tonight. Sorry for all the noise in the background. Uh, but here we go. Officially starting the second day of the wild card. As the Giants gonna get the ball first. This dude running fast. No need to juke when you running that fast. Here comes the main man in New York. Wait. Yeah, New York. Wilson, very good stat line. Oh my god, that's probably the best we've seen. No, I think Caleb had a better one. I think Caleb had 5 interceptions. Here we go. We're faking the handoff inside Jay Wilson already with a complete pass, but no yards. We've seen a lot of those this year with the Packers. The Packers defense, like I said, one of the best in the league. Look at that defense. Number 45. Real talk. 45. You see that X factor. This man has been getting pressure, playing good coverage. Perfect pass right there, though. He does. Completely. Wilson's arm, he don't need that much time to throw it. If you give him a little bit, like right there, Nelson again looks like. Nelson is just such a good tight end. He really is a key factor in this team, in their offense. Hand up to side J. He gets the first. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another hand. Oh, he just fell. He didn't even get hit. Wilson now gonna take matters in his own hands, hitting the tight end. Not Nelson that time. They made a sub, but he's wide open. There's just no one in the middle of that gap. He found, I think his route was to go all the way down, but he saw no one was guarding him, so he just hit a curl. And that ended up getting them the first down. 1st and 10 now for the Giants. They have Nelson at the fullback. Quick throw. Oh. And you never see nobody really catch it over number 7 right there. Oh. All right. These cornerbacks need to start playing a little less touchy. Ooh, what a catch. Wilson Santos throwing lights out right now. Here we go. And look at that. Another catch. Number 7. Oh, and the offensive line has been playing really good these starting minutes of the game, so you don't want to see too many injuries. But here we go. It looks like the Packers are expecting a run here, but they're not going to run it. He's going to throw it. Number 42 runs right into the end zone, and Devin Farrell with his first, well, I won't say first touchdown. I think this is his. I don't know. He's been a very good factor in this team, especially in the red zone. But Devin Farrell gets the first points for the Giants in their playoff campaign. Right. Really. And the kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 to start the game off. And we're here in New York, so the Packers got a lot on their table right now with the offense. You know their offense is a little shaky. We're going to see if Lanier Bowie is able to carry this offense into 7 points. You see that game we're going to be doing next, Commanders versus Cardinals, one-on-one. We're going to see that after this game right here. Lanier Bowie. Let's check the stats. Pretty bad stat line, I ain't going to lie. For a quarterback, that is awful. But they're here in the playoffs, so can't be too bad. And that man right there, number 4, Amos, is really, he's the running back for this team. And this guy, once he gets going, it's impossible to stop him. He is just a demon. I wouldn't be surprised if they run with him on the first play. And they do. And look at him already running people over, but doesn't get a yard. All right. Ooh. They all over him right now. 2 plays, 0 yards. Still 3rd and 10. Garrett with the tackle right there. Don't mind him. Oh, and look at that. Come right through. Murphy just instantly got to him. Look at this. Just 2 big men running after him. Oh, my God. 2 men running after him. Watts is just on the floor on his back. And that's going to be a 3 and out for the first possession for the Packers. At all. We will. He running down the sideline. Oh, no one's there for him. 40-yard line in the first quarter. 2 minutes left. Wilson Santos and the New York Giants get another opportunity to come and put some more points on the board. Being down 14-0 in the first quarter is never an optimal thing, I should say. And Wilson just firing. Nelson, ooh. Nelson has just been all over the place. Got to be one of the best tight ends in the league right now. So reliable. Look at that. Wilson just no time. He just throws it. 1 second is in his hand. He really does. And that's going to be the key factor here. Usually the Packers have pretty good pass rush. That's probably got to the playoffs, but tonight just ain't their night right now. Anything can happen, though. Here we go. All right. Ooh. That's a receiver. Wilson just, these check down passes, but the receivers and the tight ends are just finding perfect gaps to get more yards. And Wilson's on fire right now. We're faking a handoff. And throwing wide open, man. Number 7. He's just hitting all these receivers, and Sajay hasn't really need to do anything. It's been all Wilson right now. Look at that. Wilson got to be, well, I won't even say this is all Wilson. The receivers are just wide open. But he's putting them where they need to be. This receiving core might be the best receiving core in the league. So many weapons on the field. Like this man right here, Nelson, who's just going to power his way into the end zone. Oh, he was definitely in. It is what it is. Nelson. I could have sworn I saw the ball touch it over the template, but they're going to hit him again anyways. Nelson has been giving the Packers hell so far, and it's only the first quarter. 14 points to 0. Right. If you're the Giants right now, you cannot have wanted a better start. And these playoffs hopes for the Packers, people already were assuming they were going to lose this game, but you got to come out with a little bit more fight than this. We saw a lot of upsets yesterday. The Pittsburgh Steelers, after winning a lot, like 2 close games at the end of the season, came up short. They were the pick, I ain't going to lie, for me in that game, but they just didn't come out to play. 9 points to end the game. Just got to do better than that in the playoffs. And that's what costed them. Another game that really disappointed me was the Saints and the Bears game. Well, I won't say it disappointed me, but disappointed a lot of fans. Caleb and Khalil couldn't just get on the same page. Ooh, faking a handoff. Oh my God! Garrett and whatever his name. Garrett and Snow both getting in there. Just instant pressure. Lanier Bowie has not had a chance to throw the ball at all this game. And if you're the Packers, if you're the offensive coordinator, you got to tell them, like, protect your quarterback. Negative 16 yards right now for the Packers. That's embarrassing. Here we go. 2nd and 19. Lanier. Oh, high snap. Hand off to Amos. Amos trying to break free. What is this? I see a massive blitz. It is. They sending that heat. Ooh. Cannon. They sent the cornerback, the strong safety. They sent everybody at that boy. It took them 3 seconds to get to Lanier. Anything he would have did would have ended him on the ground. The Green Bay Packers offensive line got to do better against this amazing pass rush from the Giants, and they get another chance to score here. Nice little tackle right there. Wilson Santos went 5 for 5, 58 yards, and a touchdown last possession. Can he do the same thing on this possession? Only time will tell. Here we go. 1st and 10. Nice throw. Caught. Honestly, I'm not. Sajay doesn't have to do anything right now. He's just chilling. What a game the Giants have been having so far. 1st and 10 now for Wilson Santos. He's been throwing lights out. They just can't stop him. Here we go. Wilson. Nice throw over the middle. Ooh, receiver need to get down next time. Don't fumble the ball. 2nd and 1 now for Wilson. Sajay. There we go. Nice little run getting the 1st down. And that's one thing a lot of people don't understand about this league. You don't need a running back that's going to break big numbers every time like that. Look at Sajay. Trying to get something going here. That's the Sajay we know. Faking the handoff. Good throw. Caught. 46 has been all over the field. Wilson Santos is having a lights out game so far. They're saying that a lot this game. 1st and 10 every possession for these dudes. They just keep getting the 1st. Like another one. Oh! Page. Oh, that was not Page. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Throw to Nelson. Nelson got open field. Good tackle from number 7 right there. Could this be the 1st stop for the Packers? 3rd and 4 in the red zone. Can they hold him to a field goal? Wilson has time. Has more time. Wilson's trying to roll out, but number 70, Nobes. Nobes gets there and sacks the quarterback after like 10 seconds. I ain't gonna lie. No one was open. If you're Wilson, you just got to take off with that.
Wildcard round. They told us the wildcard could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there.
Probably would have been a touchdown. It wasn't even that far away. 4th and 9. Oh, they're going to kick the field goal. Try to push the score up to 17-0 before half. And they're going to do just that. Kind of, sort of. They still got 3 points on the board. At least they stopped them from getting a touchdown. This is probably one of the worst positions you could be in right now if you're Green Bay. 17-0 going into halftime. You got to get some points on the board. And I think that's their goal of this possession.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense.
At all. Honestly, I'd say just run the clock out and just get something going in the second half, because nothing's been going right for them. They're going to hand the ball off to Amos and just nowhere. The blocking has just got to be better for Green Bay. 2nd and 9, no running back. Single eye formation. Lanier trying to roll out. Oh! Oh my God! Lanier Bowie is going to get injured by the end of this game. Show us the hit. Ooh. Ooh. We got to check on Lanier's arm. Oh my God. What a... Bro. Cunningham picks up the fumble and Santos Wilson is on his way back on the field. Defense got to stop, and now the offense just puts them right back in the same field position. It's almost like a slap to the face of the defense. Absolutely nowhere. Bingham, 45, who we said has to get involved, is trying to get involved, but it's his first tackle of the game. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Right, I thought it was already like 50 seconds left in the second quarter, but it's all right. As Wilson hits Nelson. These two have just been a dominant duel all game long. And I don't see it stopping anytime soon. 3rd and 4 now. Wilson has time throwing. Oh, oh, oh! He put trust in Nelson. The receiver almost caught it, but they're going to kick another field goal here. And the score is now 20-0. And the pack is just getting blown out. Right. I thought it was going to be the Packers defense that came out here tonight and surprised us, but it's been all Giants. Garrett, Snow, all these people just been stepping up. Ooh, look at this. Oh. For real. A little bit faster, he probably would have broke that. Lanier now. First pass. Thrown, caught. And it's gone. The first pass he's thrown is a touchdown. And that goes to show, if you give him a little bit of time, this man can make something happen. Beautiful throw right in the gap. And after that, there was no catching him. And this game was so close to being a blowout. But Lanier came out and throws a touchdown pass on the first play of the possession, the second play of the possession. 75 yards. Right. And the kick is away. 1 minute left in the second quarter. Will the Giants go for a late score here in the second quarter, or will they just waste some time out? Pretty bad return. All right, this is now a two-score game. See if the Packers can form a little comeback here. They do get the ball at half, I think. Ooh. Well, they're calling timeouts. 2nd and 5 now. Wilson. Oh, he fell. 3rd and 1. They're calling timeouts. This might give the Packers some time to score. Here we go. Wilson throwing over the middle. Nelson with the catch. Nelson, Mr. O'Reliable. All right. Can they get one more play off without calling a timeout? No. 21 seconds left. Here we go. Good throw. Nelson trying to break the tackle, but he just gets thrown down. And 4 seconds. Can he get one more play off? He got to hurry up. Faking the handoff. Wilson got to throw deep. Running out the pocket, throwing deep. Caught. Oh. Wilson almost made something happen. No way. Man. What a game we've been. 234 passing yards in the first half. Wilson Santos just got to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league here. But you see these three games on the NFC side. But let's go back to this game. Yep, the Saints took an early exit out the playoffs. I think the Packers got to give Lanier a little bit more time. He just showed what he could do whenever he has time in the pocket. But it's all, like you said, it all comes down to who has the most time. Wilson right now has been having a lot of time in the pocket, been throwing a lot of deep passes, but we're going to see on this first possession back if Lanier can get something going here. Nice return from number 19. This man right here has to be going through a lot, very emotional game for him, taking a lot of sacks. His first playoff appearance. This is everybody's first playoff appearance, but I don't know. You'll never get your first one back. Here we go, Lanier. 1st and 10. Uh-oh. Ooh, running out the pocket, throwing. Good catch. I was expecting a little bit more than that, but right. One thing I can say Lanier can do better. Ooh, Amos. Trying to make something happen. But one thing I can say he can do better is throwing the ball faster. He likes to take his time. His receivers don't get open as fast. I feel like that's the problem. Hand off to Amos. Oh. A handoff probably wasn't the best play to do right there, but they're going to punt it. Down by 2 scores. They're going to give the ball back to Wilson. Oh. Ooh. Bad idea to juke off the first tackle. For real. The offense need to do something. Let's look at the scope. Six minutes left on the clock. Handing the ball off the side, Jay Stevenson. Doesn't get anywhere right there. Right, that's really what it is. It's just been Wilson. Wilson is shredding them. Like, good defense. Locked down. You could say he had a strap on him right there. That was just lockdown D. Here we go, Wilson. 3rd and 9. Throw in. Wide open. Number 11 just had no one near him. And they got lucky he stepped out of bounds. Harding. His first reception. Nice little wide receiver right there. Throwing it. 84. He has just been on that same little route. They just cannot stop him. Wilson and the Giants are just driving down the field on the Packers again. And if they score right here, I think this game is all but over. Nelson. Nelson has been all over the place.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose.
Here we go.
I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode. Really try to put the hammer down.
84. What is this man's name? I'm tired of calling him out his number. He has just been same route, same curl. Right, Wheatley has been. They cannot stop that curl route. I wouldn't be surprised if he hit it again. Oh, they hand off to Sajay. Sajay! Oh, 9 yards on the run. Wilson. Touchdown. That's Wheatley. I thought he didn't do the curl. Touchdown pass, and Wheatley. I don't know who to give the best receiver for this game, Wheatley or Nelson. They trying to make. They just rubbing salt in the wound at this point. He's gonna hit number 7, and Wilson's probably going for a record at this point. Right now in the playoffs, it's just Wilson has it right now. He's throwing the most passes, passing touchdowns. Garrett is on special teams. Here we go. 1st and 10 now for Lanier Bowie. This drive right here is basically, this is make or break. I forgot which one it is. Here we go. Oh, my bad. Oh, they didn't. Oh, that's another punt. Yeah, it's over. The Packers. No need for this intro. The Packers are just not really playing good. Like, there's not much more I can say. Hit inside Jay. That was a bad pass, I ain't gonna lie, but only in the third quarter. That's the crazy part. Third quarter, he has. Oh! Come on. Nelson with the catch. They just cannot contain Nelson. Nelson looking like the best tight end ever to step foot on the football field right now. Oh, here we go. Wheatley. That curl route. He's number 45. He right there. He ain't doing nothing. Hand out to Sajay. Sajay trying to break free. God, everyone wants to be sold.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. A lot of happy happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And he's got it down to the 28. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. They're ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know, being an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he returns this to the 22. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's caught. Beckham. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Amos. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now a handoff up the middle. Amos. That's some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go.
I'm so sorry. I'm back. Dog running outside. 31. Oh, God. Did they score again? Lord. 7. Amos trying to. Ooh. And if they don't go for this, they just gave up hope. Nope, they going for it. I can't lie, I expected this. Bowie with a 3 minutes left in this 4th quarter. In the 4th quarter, that is awful. As an NFL quarterback, you should be ashamed of yourself. He's throwing deep. Near Bowie. Didn't even crack 100 yards yet. I'll be surprised if he gets 100 yards this game. This is one of the worst performances I've ever seen from a football team in a playoffs history. Here we go, throwing the ball. Oh, the cornerback just wasn't. The cornerback was just turned around. 3rd and 10. Bowie going for a Bowie bomb. Finna get sacked. Look how much time he has in the pocket. Throw the ball. Throw the ball. Finally throws the ball. The Giants had the 3-man rush that time. Bowie was finna get dropped. Ooh. The Packers are just so unorthodox. Oh, that's not Amos.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football
Right.
here as we welcome you back. They face
Here we go.
third down now.
Packers should just run the clock out here. Y'all had a good season. Good catch from number 5, but it's a little too late for all this. Bowie. Looking for a Bowie bomb. Out of bounds. I think they should just keep the time rolling. But let's get to the next game. 31-7, 1 minute left. Ooh. Bowie trying to run out. And 9 for 17. This is Lanier. The Packers might have to go for a new quarterback this next offseason. Oh, but he's out of bounds. He didn't keep the feet in. That is devastating. Oh. Just run the clock out. This is just nothing else you could do. Right. Hooks needs to leave and go to a new team. Here we go, Sajay. Ooh! Ooh! Who was that? Page got it. It's a little too late for all this. What is that? Lanier Bowie should be ashamed of himself after today. Second and goal. Lanier Bowie is the worst quarterback. I don't know who's playing worse at the end, Lanier or Caleb. Touchdown pass. They're going for 2. This game is over. So did Lanier. They're in the playoffs, but it's just Caleb Barnes. Caleb Barnes, that was the worst performance I've ever seen at the end of the game. Caleb could have won that game, but he just started. Both quarterbacks are very disappointing right now. Lanier Bowie, this is so bad. Lanier couldn't get the job. Then they had to run the ball with Amos to get it in there. They're doing the onside. Okay. The playoff hosts are dead. If you're a Packers fan, put the green stuff down. Start recruiting some college players because this game is over. Very despicable performance. We want to see some good games in the playoffs, man. 15-31. Come on. Oh, look at Sajay. Green Bay is calling timeouts, just wasting our time. Hand off. Sajay. Just running through him.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will have
Oh, Colin Wakefield. Yeah. We got time to recover. He's going to the locker room. Possible. 36 seconds left in this game. And if you're Giants fans around the world going insane, they moving on. I think they're going to be going against Tampa Bay next week. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a great game. Man. Green Bay came out, and I ain't going to lie, 15 points. They did more than I expected them to. They scored 2 touchdowns. Well, no, they didn't, but they have the points of 2 touchdowns. And it's just overall, that is awful. the draft is most likely gonna come up probably this weekend if we continue these playoff games. But we're gonna see you guys in the Cardinals versus the Commanders up next.